Think you've seen all of DC? Think again. Today we're going beyond the usual landmarks and monuments to explore some of the city's most unique spots, hidden art, historic sites, and even a famous chili bowl. Tucked away in the heart of Washington, D.C., Blagden Alley is more than just a backstreet. It's a living canvas where art, culture, and history intersect. Once a hidden network of service roads and horse stables, this historic alley has transformed into a vibrant hub of creativity. Thanks in part to the D.C. Alley Museum, which began in 2015 as a way to showcase murals by local artists and honor the voices of the community. From the entrance, the alleyways welcome all who enter through with messages of unity and inclusivity, with declarations of pride fusing history with the city's ever-evolving culture. But the murals do more than brighten the alley. They tell stories. Many pay tribute to the past, weaving together themes of activism, Black history, and artistic expression that have long shaped Washington, D.C. Some works reflect on the poetry and rhythms of spoken word movements, while others offer cosmic visions that blend past and present, grounding the alley in a timeless dialogue between history and creativity. Blagden Alley is more than just an art district. It's a testament to how creativity can transform spaces and preserve legacies. Whether you come for the murals, the hidden cocktail bars, the coffee shops, the speakeasies, or the sense of community, you'll find that every corner here has something to say. In contrast, Palmer Alley in City Center, D.C. offers a completely different vibe. This sleek, modern pedestrian walkway is known for its ever-changing overhead directions, from twinkling lights to colorful banners. It's a perfect spot for a quiet stroll, a quick photo, or just taking in the upscale atmosphere of the surrounding boutiques and restaurants. From the bold and expressive street art of Blagden Alley to the refined, modern aesthetic of Palmer Alley, DC's best finds are often just off the beaten path. Fortunately, hidden gems like these are easy to reach using the city's clean and efficient metro. Beyond the major landmarks, DC is filled with memorials that quietly preserve the past, spaces of reflection that often go unnoticed. Just steps from Pennsylvania Avenue, the U.S. Navy Memorial honors those who have served at sea. At its center, the lone sailor statue symbolizes all who have worn a Navy uniform, surrounded by fountains and a world map etched in granite, a tribute to the Navy's global reach. Though often overlooked, this memorial stands as a quiet but powerful reminder of the men and women who have navigated these waters, both past and present, in war and in peace. A short distance from the heart of the city, another memorial honors those who gave their lives at sea, the Titanic Memorial. Tucked away along the Anacostia River, the Titanic Memorial is a quiet tribute to the men who gave their lives so others could survive. Unlike the more famous memorials in D.C., this one stands in peaceful solitude, its outstretched arms echoing the final moments of the ship's tragic voyage. Just upriver, the Washington Navy Yard, the oldest naval institution in the United States, was once the heart of the American shipbuilding and defense. Since 1799, it has played a role in every major conflict from the War of 1812 to modern naval operations. Today, though, the area has evolved into a vibrant waterfront community where historic industry meets modern city life. Parks, restaurants, and walkways now line the river, making the Navy Yard a favorite gathering place for locals, whether they're catching a game at Nationals Park, kayaking on the Anacostia, or simply enjoying the waterfront views. From DC's riverfront to its political heart, the metro makes it easy to move between the city's historic spaces. The nation's capital is a city shaped by history and the people who fought for it. Its house and what it stands for are reflected in the stories of the statues that surround it and in the square that has long been a space for the voices of the present.
We're here north of the White House. Washington Monument in the background. This is the north side of the White House. And here is a memorial to Andrew Jackson. But we are in Lafayette Square, named after the Marquis de Lafayette of France. And in this beautiful square, we have 4 statues commemorating European leaders, military leaders, who came to assist the United States in the American Revolution. Lafayette, Rochambeau, Kosciuszko, and von Steuben.
While these statues tell the story of the past, Lafayette Square remains a stage for the present. For generations, this park has been a gathering place for voices of protest, from suffragists and civil rights leaders to modern-day demonstrators. Just as Lafayette Square has long been a space for voices to be heard, other parts of D.C. have told their stories in different ways, through food, culture, and art. U Street, once known as Black Broadway, has been at the heart of the city's black culture and social movements for over a century, and at the center of it all is Ben's Chili Bowl, a landmark that has served everyone from civil rights leaders to celebrities and everyday Washingtonians since 1958.
Well, when you're at Ben's Chili Bowl, you're going to try an original half smoke. Give it a shot, see how it is.
Ben's Chili Bowl isn't just a restaurant, it's a D.C. institution. For nearly 70 years, this family-run spot has been serving up its famous half-smoked chili dogs and burgers, becoming a staple of the city's food scene. Inside, the walls tell the story of its legacy, with photos of civil rights icons, presidents, and celebrities who have all stopped in for a meal. Even the t-shirts on display carry the restaurant's message. Ben's isn't just about food, it's about community. Through decades of change, one thing has remained the same. Ben's Chili Bowl is a place where everyone is welcome, and the best way to experience it is to grab a half smoke and taste a little piece of DC history.
Well, that was very good chili, and that was a very good half smoke. The sausage had a nice snap to it, and the chili you couldn't ask for much. Now they also had a hot spicy version, which went with original.
From the energy of U Street to the calm of a quiet city park, D.C. has a way of balancing history with renewal, and Franklin Park, one of the city's oldest public spaces, has recently been transformed into a welcoming retreat in the heart of downtown. Unlike the wide-open spaces of the National Mall, Franklin Park offers a quieter retreat, complete with shaded seating, a play area, and some of the nicest public restrooms in the city. One of DC's oldest parks, it recently underwent a major renovation, adding open lawns, an interactive fountain, and spaces for community events. What was once just another green space is now a vibrant downtown escape, blending history with renewal. Just across the street, another transformation is taking place, one that turns words themselves into an immersive experience. What Planet Word lacks in size, it more than makes up for with hands-on interactivity and a deep dive into the many ways we use language, from song and comedy to marketing, persuasion, and emotion.
What's another word that means almost the same?
We use language every day. Through song, through speech, even without thinking. But how often do we stop to consider the ways we shape words and how they shape us? At Planet Word, language isn't just something we speak or write, it's something we manipulate for different results. A simple phrase can be playful or cutting, persuasive or poetic. Whether it's humor, marketing, or emotion, words have power, and here at Planet Word, that power is on full display. Not all art is visual. Sometimes words create the most vivid images. The Painting with Words section lets visitors see how descriptions and metaphors bring scenes to life, proving that language can be just as powerful as a brushstroke. And Planet Word's library brings books to life with interactive displays that reveal hidden details and stories. With just a touch, words light up, classic literature unfolds, and reading becomes an immersive experience.
The voice of our conscience, even if it's annoying. It's right. If we don't start listening, it's going to be too late.
Visitors discover that life down the rabbit hole may be magical, but also just a tad bewildering. Would you tell me, please, which way you have to go from here? That depends a good deal on where we want to get to, said the cat.
Suddenly my eyes caught the glint of a light.
It may be small, but Planet Word is one of DC's most unique hidden gems, an interactive space where visitors don't just learn about language, they experience it. Whether you love words or have never given them really much thought, this museum makes you see them in a whole new way. From hidden alleys and historic memorials to iconic food and interactive museums, Washington, D.C. is full of surprises beyond the usual landmarks. Whether it's art, history, or just a great meal, there's always something new to discover. Which of these spots would you visit first? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey through D.C.'s hidden gems, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more travel adventures. And we'll see you in the next one.